new challenge, new debaucheries. This one really caught us off guard, I gotta say. Completely blindsided. Who'd have thought? Like, never would I have thought that CT was gonna throw a challenge, and he got us. He got us good.
So this challenge going into it, Jordan and I are now on the same team, and we're walking up to this and like, okay, we're gonna beast mode this. Like, Jordan and Tori are now on the UK team. We're gonna fucking crush it. And CT throws this fucking challenge. The moment he throws this challenge, if somebody throws a challenge and you don't know about it, then it is happening so that you get thrown into elimination. If you're not in on the plan is against you. That's just how it goes in this game. So I know absolutely nothing about this. I find out I'm getting thrown into elimination, or I find out that CT's gonna throw this challenge, and I immediately know, holy fuck, I'm going into elimination.
You know, things change, and when Tori and I switched to the UK, I couldn't really protect CT anymore. You know, CT and I talked at the beginning of the game when I, urged everybody to pick Turbo over him. I was like, hey, I went to him and I went to CT and I said, hey man, we won't come for you, and if and maybe you could give us some information on what's going down on the UK side. And so that's what our relationship was in the beginning, and it was great. But once Tori and I switched teams, now CT kind of, in my mind, he turned into a liability. I didn't know how he could run, and the jungle is no joke when you're trying to compete at a very high level. So things changed for us. So we made a game time decision, and kudos to CT. He played that game smooth through that dog challenge clean. I mean, he hit them dance moves. He hit the ohm on him. He was meditating. Rock paper scissors him. He literally RTKO'd us.
There's four girls on my team at this point. It's me, Jenny, Kaylee, and Dee, and I'm like, oh my god, Dee and Kaylee are in that alliance. Me and Jenny are going up against each other. I don't know if you've seen Jenny. You definitely have, because you're watching the show. But you haven't seen her in real life. She's big. She's 165 pounds, pure muscle, for sure. Like, solid motherfucking girl. Beast. She's an incredible swimmer, like, incredible athlete. Nobody in the house wanted to go up against her. She's as sweet as pie, but a monster. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to go up against Jenny. Like I didn't just have it hard going through the Georgia elimination, and then Jordan had to go into elimination, and now people are deliberately throwing challenges to put me into an elimination against Jenny.
So set us up and sends Tori in. Now Tori goes into her second elimination, and of course Team USA is going to put Jenny in. She's the next strongest girl on the UK team. Now, let's think back to when the UK had the opportunity to put somebody in from the US, and they put in Georgia. They put in their strongest player. And now the US, they're teaching the UK how to play the game, because the US has an opportunity to put a strong player in. And who do they put in? The strongest player they can put in, Jenny. Duh. Because hell no, if I'm one of the US girls, no way am I one to run against Tori. So, great game play by Paulie and Cara. I think they executed one hell of a game plan, and then it kind of went off flawlessly, as much as I hate to say it.
Whew. So then I get to the proving ground, and I am just like, it's a fucking hall brawl. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, all season there's been no real physical eliminations for girls, and now there's a fucking hall brawl? Like, I just remember looking back to Jordan and being like, I'm scared. And he was like, I know. And I was like, so are you scared too? Like, did you think, like, I was like, oh my god, like, we're both scared? This is bad. I was not expecting you to be scared too. I was expecting you to be like, oh no, you got this. He's like, yeah, I'm scared. I'm like, fuck? Okay, shit.
So, now you've got the two strongest girls on the UK about to head it up. US playing a strong game. Now, I'm terrified because Jenny is a beast. I mean, look at the girl. And it is old, trusty, rusty, dusty hall brawl. And this is anyone's game. It truly is. It's all about who wants it in their heart more. And there was this very intimate moment between Tori and I where she turns around and she's like, I'm kind of scared. And I said, Me too. You know, and that's okay because this is a tough one.
Oh man, just like looking down the barrel at Jenny, I mean, she looks like she belongs in not just the lingerie football league, but the NFL. She's built. And that fucking horn goes off, and Jordan just last minute to me is just like, Tori, I've never tackled in my life. He's like, Tori, put your head down last minute. And I just remember getting a little bit of slow start, but I guess it was fast enough. And then as soon as I hit her, I just duck my head down and she drops to a knee, and I'm like, oh shit, like I just kind of like woke up from like being blacked out because it's kind of scary. And I was like, oh my God, her knee's down. I'm doing better. So I'm like, I gotta get past her. So we just muscled past each other, and I hit my bell 2/8 of a second before she did. I barely won that first round.
So I told her, Tori, round 1, you have got to deliver the hit. That will set the tone for the entire thing, and if you can deliver the hit, you'll have the advantage going into round 2. And regardless if you won or lost that round, if you can make her pay, even for winning, then it'll set a precedent. And she executed beautifully. You know, TJ rang that bell on that first go, and bam, what a collision. I have no shame in saying Tori put my tackle to shame. Like, it's a good thing one of us in this relationship can lay a smack down, and in true challenge fashion, like two warriors that they are, Tori wins by like 0.2 of a second. You know, barely edging it out. So that says a lot about Jenny and her fight. She took one on the chin and still almost got to that belt. So, hell of a fight.
So the second round starts, and they're like, all right, you guys ready? Let's go. I have one more round to win. And I just remember my fucking face mask fogs up, and I see her ready on the line, and I'm like, no, I need to make like a smart move right now. I need to like basically call a timeout before the play starts to kind of like get in her head. So I'm like, no, like my thing's fogged up, I can't see, like, and I couldn't, you know? So they come over, they clean my equipment real quick. I can now see her kind of getting antsy again, and I'm like, okay, perfect. Like, I just took that energy from her, that where she was ready, and I just transferred that to me by like taking that time out. And as soon as they said go, I was just like, Tori, this is it. Like, you have to fucking hit her hard. Like, she's your friend, but you gotta fucking hit her hard. And I just remember hitting her so hard that she was on the ground. And then I looked down, and I'm like, oh my God, there's Jenny.
Now round 2, I know Tori's feeling it, and I know Jenny's feeling that hit. So TJ blew that horn, and I said, Tori, baby, please, I'm willing her all my power. Lay this one down, and I'll be damned if she didn't lay the most gnarly smackdown in Hall Brawl history. Jenny, I love you, girl, but pancake flat to her at D, cleated. Tori is the Hodge Trophy winner, SmackDown belt. Like, she is champ of Hall Brawl. I ain't nobody tell you, and I've done Hall Brawl. So she's over all of us. Me, Leroy, Everett, we've done that. Whoo! What a decisive victory. And if I were any other girl in this house, I'd be shaking. And they all shut up very quickly. So that is probably one of the coolest feelings ever. So I'm glad Tori is down there owning this season, because this is the season of a lifetime for her.
I'm like, okay, I gotta go touch my bell now. I gotta go touch my bell. And I fucking touched my bell, and I'm just like, oh, at this point in time, all day these fucking girls were like, Jenny, you're gonna be Rookie of the Year when you take out Tori. Tori's the most disliked girl in the fucking house, blah, blah, literally for no reason. People are just talking shit just to fuck with my head at this point. But like, all day I'm hearing this shit talk, and I just fucking, and no offense to Jenny, I literally love her, she's incredible, but I just took out Jenny, one of the most feared girls in the show. These bitches fucking wish they could have done that. They're talking shit on me the whole day. So I'm just so fired up. I'm just start like screaming at them. I'm like, yo, fuck you bitches. You wish you were down here in this fucking thing and give me a season of my life. But I don't realize that my helmet's on, so they can't hear a word I'm saying. I'm like, when I was done, Jordan was like, you looked like Will Ferrell from Talladega Nights, like running with like his shirt off on fire. That's how crazy you look, because no one could hear a word you were saying. And then I just laughed. But you know what? It was like such a great moment for me, because that's when I realized, like, you could be scared all day, you could be worried all day, but the outcome of that night can be so absolutely worth it, because it's going to make people see who you really are as a competitor. And even though you're scared, maybe it's supposed to be hard so that you can prove yourself. And that's what I took away from that.